Day 19. Can you believe it? It is day 19. You've been at this for 19 days. You know the process already. Hype music, focus music. What's working? Have you changed it a little bit? Have you changed that focus music up? Or have you changed your hype music up a little bit? I would love it. Share it, comments, likes, the whole nine. I love reading the successes. I love reading the struggles. I love reading from those who just really haven't started yet, but that's okay. That's okay. If you're still here on day 19 and you really haven't bought into it, the next 11 days are going to springboard you. And I mean springboard you into action. If it does not springboard you into action, well, I don't know what else will. to be frank, I don't know what else will. Because day 19, this is what I call the contract day. This is the day that you will develop what I call a contract. So let me give you the premise around how I built this and why I built this. We have non-negotiable habits. We have non-negotiable things that we do. And we have non-negotiable mindset that we are moving towards. You are moving towards. I have moved towards. And because you have established these non-negotiable habits and this non-negotiable mindset over the last 19 days, you are in a space now that you want to really be held accountable for what it is that you need to be doing every single day, day in and day out. Think about it. You got the I am statements. You've got the vision board now. You've got the habits, the 3 different habits. You've got the ways that you are building relationships, not only with your family, but internally and personally. You are building a culture that breeds this success. Story time. This part of non-negotiable and this part of the habit forming for me, this contract was developed because I was hitting a space. I was growing really well, but I felt like something was off. At times I kind of felt stagnant. At times I was like, I'm moving, I'm growing, but it's just, sometimes I felt kind of flatline. And then my mind just started to wander back into, hey, we're comfortable. We're feeling good, right? Have you just like the story, how do you cook a frog, right? You don't throw a frog into a pot of boiling water because it's going to jump out. You take a frog and you put it into water, let it get comfortable, and then you turn on the fire, turn on the heat. And then you crank it up a little bit, and you crank it up a little bit, and you crank it up a little bit. The frog may get a little uncomfortable, but then it gets comfortable with the heat, and then it gets comfortable with the heat, and then it gets comfortable with the heat. And as you keep turning up the heat, the frog, essentially what happens is it just cooks himself. It never jumps out because it stays comfortable, but it doesn't realize that that comfortableness is really what is cooking him, or it's killing him from the inside. Crazy to think, right? So this point is where I had to develop something that I needed that contract. I needed something to say, you are going to be held accountable, not just to yourself, right? Not just to your family, your kids, not to those around you, but you're going to be held accountable because you are going to write a contract to somebody. And that contract is going to say, these are the things that I am working on. Now, for the next 30 days, yes, you've been at it for 19, but for the next 30 days, this is what the contract is going to do. Now, if you don't know, I will send a link. It's a Google Doc. You can download the contract. You can use it how you would like to. But this contract is going to say, this is between me and an accountability partner. The accountability partner could be a family member, somebody you love, trust, and respect. It could be a mentor. It could be an associate. It could be somebody that doesn't have a ton of vested interest in you, but has no problem calling out your BS, that won't allow you to just give them fluff. You have to say, I'm dedicated for 30 days. Here's the contract. Here's what I'm going to do. And then you're going to write out what it is that you are going to do, what it is you want them to hold you accountable for. It could simply be, I need to send you a text message at this time every single day, what I'm grateful for. Or it could be, I'm going to send you a text message on what I learned. Or I'm going to send you a text message when I actually told you I'm going to get up every single day. I will send you a text message. It also could be, I'm going to send you a message of a recording that I did. Recording myself at the gym, recording myself studying, recording myself saying my positive affirmations in the morning. It could be that I'm going to call you, and for 5 minutes, you're just going to sit and listen to me. Vent about the issues that I have going on, or vent about what's not working, or anything. Or you could say, I'm going to personally handwrite a letter to you and mail it to you. every single day for 30 days. You are going to be non-negotiable with yourself, non-negotiable with your battle buddy, as I like to call them, or your accountability partner. Now, this may be like, why? And I'm going to tell you, from day 20 to day 30 is really going to dig deep into the mindset. We've learned a lot about the oligodendrocyte, right? We've learned a lot about the dopamine and how to really focus this in. And that's what we're going to do. So from day 20 all the way to day 30, it is going to be some serious, intense focusing. Again, 30 for 30. It should feel pretty fluid right now. It should feel pretty comfortable right now. You should feel like you understand the process and you've got a good groove going. That's what we want. That's what we're hoping for. If you haven't, that's okay. That's okay. You just need to evaluate where you are and be honest with yourself. Evaluate where you are, and have you really put in the time, the energy, and effort that it takes to change, that it takes to really simplify the process. I will tell you, from day 20 to day 30, we're going to dig in to those things that will happen as you build and change and grow. That part, it's why it's so crucial, because that is really the crucible of what helped me become and elevate me and help me recognize the patterns when I'm upper limiting, purposely causing hurt, purposely causing myself to get sick, purposely justifying why I can't do certain things. That's what we're going to learn. That's what's going to happen. It's going to dig deep in that soul, and we're going to uproot the negativity. We're going to uproot the passive mindset. We're going to uproot the fear. We're going to uproot the flight mentality, and you're going to fight. You are going to fight. Listen to me clearly. When you set this contract up, you become the buffalo, not a cow anymore. Why is that? What does a cow do when a storm comes? It runs away. COW. COW is the 3-letter words that also follow another word, coward. A coward, somebody who runs. Don't be a coward. A buffalo comes from 2 different words, right? It's a French word, boeuf, B-O-U-S. What does it mean? That root word comes from large beef or ox. Ox. Have you ever heard the saying, strong as an ox? Do you think it's coincidence that the cow word comes from the word cow and the buffalo comes from the ox? You are developing and becoming the buffalo that runs through the storm, because you know through the storm, on the other side of the storm, is bountiful, plentiful, and beautiful. You know, as you run away from the storm, it's still going to come. It's still coming. You may buy yourself a little bit of time, but running away is a coward. Running through is strong as an ox. Keep at it, boys. Keep grinding. Get those contracts. Download the contract. Get those contracts and be non-negotiable to you and your battle buddy or your accountability partner. It will change your life. That I can promise you. I love you, boys.